We observed a few things that the Starbucks in the Willie T. Young Library at the University of Kentucky did very well. One of which was that they had multiple entrances. This is the entrance from inside the library, which is good if you wanted to take a study break and get some coffee or even a snack. It also is good because you don't have to walk around the outside like it used to be when Ovid's was at that location. The other two exterior entrances are also shown. Another thing that the Starbucks did very well was having great and multiple seating options. It is very spacious where there is plenty of room for the high amount of customer traffic they usually get. They also had modern seating and areas with leather chairs circled up. They even had patio seating to accommodate for the nice days. Thirdly, the Starbucks employees kept the line moving fast. We weren't there during a busy time frame, but the customers still were able to move through the line quickly. Lastly, we noticed that the Starbucks received a 100 out of 100 on their health inspection.
There are multiple important issues when it comes to designing and maintaining the Starbucks servicescape so that it will have a positive influence on customer expectations. The first issue, which was previously discussed, is seating. This particular Starbucks is the largest in Kentucky, as well as the largest Starbucks on a college campus in the United States. With that being said, this Starbucks does an excellent job of offering plenty of room for studying alone or hanging out with friends. Next, it's necessary that the store remain clean and fully staffed in order to positively influence its customers. When our group met at this store at 6 o'clock one day this week, there were 6 employees working. It wasn't a super busy time of day, but the employees made sure that no one had to wait longer than necessary. Another issue that contributes to the servicescape of this store is the menu items. Items that are on the menu should always be in stock for the customers to choose. There have been times when I've came to this store specifically to order a drink, but they were out of the syrup to make it. Examples like that play a major role in the customer's expectations. Lastly, the barista guarantee, which states, "Love your beverage or let us know, we'll always make it right," has the power to change any customer's perception of their experience. This explicit guarantee is normally found in Starbucks stores, however, it was not visible at this specific location. A written guarantee is one of the best ways to maintain any servicescape.
Starbucks does a good job providing most of the things a servicescape needs to be successful. There are some things that could be done to positively influence the customer experience. First, additional parking could be available at Willie T, and the library is a great place for students to study. But parking close is very difficult due to the small lot size, and many students do not live on campus. There is an entire parking garage that could be made available to students after business hours so they can travel to the library and be in a safe walking distance back to their car. Second, the area where drinks are picked up is very unorganized. Once the drinks are paid for, students merge together in a huddle to wait for their name to be called. A line or an organized pickup area would be very helpful to those in a rush to get to class or back to their assignments. As you can see, it's not a busy time for this Starbucks, but when rushes occur, the line becomes enormous and very difficult to control. Third, the condiment bar needs to be cleaned and refilled regularly throughout the day. As you can see, wrappers and other items are laying around the area, which is disturbing to customers and makes them very unlikely to use this service. Finally, this Starbucks closes relatively early compared to the restaurant that used to hold its place, Ovid's. Longer hours would mean more availability to food and drinks for students, and during test weeks and especially final exam weeks, we could really use it.
When looking at the design of this Starbucks, we see many neutral colors, giving a modern and clean look, yet it still has a cozy feel. This is also because of the soft lighting used throughout the store. This is all complemented by the contemporary music playing in the background, which appeals to the college age group that is obviously the majority of the customer dynamic at this location. This, combined with the aroma of coffee, which is evident, is all enjoyable for people using this as a study spot or as a place to socialize with their peers. The servicescape created by the Starbucks is both a facilitator with how they create where the line will form by using various merchandise as barriers leading up to the register, then a waiting area, which then leads to a bar for extra condiments, and also as a socializer with their various seating choices all arranged to encourage conversation. It is clear that Starbucks was well planned to suit the needs of this particular location.